Hey, all right. So let's just talk a little bit about expectations. Now, I understand this is 90 days. You've committed to 90 days to become a better version of you, to become healthier, stronger, maybe lose a few pounds, maybe gain a few pounds, maybe lose a lot of weight. Whatever your goals are, those are your goals, okay? And you've got to really dig down deep and think about why it is that you're doing this. Really think about those goals. Think about, I don't want you to be overwhelmed, okay? And I hate that word, and I use it sometimes, and I'm like, overwhelm's a choice. But think about long term and envision how it's going to feel to reach those goals, to really make those things happen for yourself. Think about how you feel, right? And just really imagine that. And now, having said that, I want you to also think progress, not perfection. So when I say 80-20, okay, when we talk about 80-20 with this, that means 80% of the time you're making pretty damn good choices, all right? And then there's, a time you want to go out and have pizza and a beer, and and that's fine. It's not on the meal plan, but that's fine. Let's say, at least for the first 30 days, really try to cut back on some of those choices and not get too comfortable with that 20%, right? Because it's a slippery slope. For me, it's a very slippery slope. I can't even have Oreos in the house, or I'll eat the whole thing, and I don't mean the whole, I mean the whole package of Oreos. So I can't have them in the house. And when I had mentioned these books, okay, especially this one, this is going to kind of tackle some of the food stuff, right? It's going to tackle, your a little bit of the mindset on food. And we need to remember that we eat to fuel our bodies. We shouldn't eat for fun or for pleasure, really. I mean, obviously food's delicious, but also taking a step back and really remembering what food is for, and it's to nourish our bodies. And the better we fuel our bodies and nourish our bodies, the better that we feel, the better we perform, the better we think, the better we think and perform, the better we act, all that stuff. It's just like a whole, it's a big whole, crazy, I can't even get my words out right now. So I'm gonna I'm gonna leave it there. But really remember, think of this as a realistic lifestyle where you're taking care of yourself, you're trying to put the cleanest foods into your bodies. When it comes to the container lists for the colored containers, the higher the item is in the list, the better the choice it is. So it's in a hierarchy. So I wanted to tell you that. And really, this whole healthy lifestyle thing is just a search for your balance. My shirt says balance today. It's a search for your balance, to find that balance of 80-20 and really, really, really be mindful of the decisions you're making, and understanding that this needs to be realistic for you, and knowing where your patterns of self-sabotage are, knowing where your weaknesses are, and also understanding that, when it comes to your workouts, you need to schedule them in. Don't leave it up for chance. Make it like an appointment, like you'd make for a doctor's office. You don't just show up to the doctor's office whenever you want, and you don't just, do whatever you want. The doctor, you have your workout that you have scheduled, and that's when you show up and get your workout in, and you don't cancel that appointment with yourself, right? So the other thing that I want to say is, if you screw up, whatever, not to be like, oh, no big deal, but don't beat yourself up over it. I screw up all the time, and I'll let you guys know when I screw up. I'll be very honest with you. I'm very honest. You can see what's going on with me. And you know what? I'm telling you right now, every single one of you is going to screw up, and you need to be okay with that. It's what you do after you screw up that really, really matters. It's that bounce back, okay? So I don't care if you fall down 10 times, you're getting up 11 times. Do you know what I'm saying? So progress over perfection. It is 80-20. I understand, that this this group is 90 days, and that's kind of a long time. But it's not, it's not even a third of the year. It's not that long. It's 3 months. You got this. Progress over perfection. mindset is everything. Support is everything. So like, just keep in mind that this is a full experience and it needs to be realistic. And in order to be realistic, we are not going to be perfect. And that's okay. What is perfect anyway? Overrated. All right. Any questions? As always, comment below or post to the group.